Hey guys, so this video we're going to take a quick look at these Garvey debris forks or pallet forks, if you will. They were nice enough to send me these for free so I can make a video showing them to you. Now this is the 58-inch version. They have several different ones. We're going to be testing them out on this Kubota here. Has the LA 435 on it, and that has a 1,000 pound lift capacity. Now these hold up to 4,000 pounds, so we don't even have to worry about that. We are more than enough there. But having these things is really amazing with a little tractor like this. You'll be able to, I mean, obviously pallets and stuff, anything, maybe getting some kind of delivery with things on pallets, or if you have a larger air compressor or larger safes, sometimes will come on pallets. Easy to move those things around, or otherwise you might not be able to move it at all. But even just debris around the yard, logs, branches, you know, stuff of that matter. So we'll give it a little try here in a second. But I really like this style where they're all connected. You got the long bar all the way across. It's all one solid piece. You've probably seen before the people who have individual tines that come out and they space them, you know, wherever. But here's the thing is, because they're not connected, you'll see people using them all the time and it'll twist or it'll fall off completely. They're not nearly as stable or usable as like a rock solid piece like this. And it's super easy to put on. We'll do it here in 1 second. But you just have these bolts here and it just clamps on. As you see, as we go down, we're just going to clamp onto the front edge of our bucket here and we'll be all ready to go. Now these come out from here to the end is 21 inches, and you have 9 inches between those. And just look how thick that is. Look at that. That's beautiful. Now that we got the forks all attached, let's run around and see what kind of fun we can have with these guys. See, they fit perfect on the 60-inch Kubota bucket. I did have it just slightly misaligned at first when I was driving into them, but still easy enough just to shift over, tighten them up. The first thing I want to show you is just some bags of mulch. Now I know it's not an impressive amount. I only had 4 bags left from a project. They were thrown off to the side in case I need them in the future, but just to give you an idea that you can stack up a lot of bags of mulch on there. You could throw them in your bucket, but you can only fit a few bags in the bucket. Once you get the extra reach of those forks, you could add a ton more to it, whether it's mulch or concrete, gravel, anything that you got bagged like that. Now also, one of the probably biggest purposes for me was when I'm trimming trees and have to take branches over to a burn pile or something. So you see we got a start here. Had to clear out the tunnel because it was scratching up vehicles. Wasn't wide enough. The opening got too closed in on us. But you can see, again, you could put branches in your bucket, but they wouldn't fit real well and you wouldn't be able to put a lot in there. Now another thing you could do is get some bucket hooks so that you can also strap stuff in so it doesn't fall off or anything. Add a chain or strap, whatever. And then you could really carry a lot of material. But you see all those branches there. You'd never be able to carry that much with just the bucket. It doesn't add up to a lot of weight, but it's a lot of volume with branches like that. So it's super easy to transport here. Get it over the burn pile, get it cut up into smaller pieces, and a nice little fire later on. Say hi to the camera! Hi, camera. Everyone sneak up on you. You gotta know where they're coming. Here I have a little clip of this big pile. Someone looks like they cut up an entire tree and just left it off to the side of the driveway. You got to get that all cleared out. You don't like that right at your entrance, looking at that big old pile of mess there. So just driving the forks in there and lifting it up. Again, maybe some you could do with just the bucket without the forks on the front, but I wanted to show you that they do have the strength and the ability to pick that up and lug it around. That's a pretty big piece there. See off to the left, another piece from that same tree. Been going at this a couple of times now. I would more likely just load up a trailer with this, but for video purposes, just showing you guys that these forks, they didn't slide off, they didn't move around, none of them bent or had any kind of issue. I was really happy with them all around. Didn't have any issue at all, and I think they'll be super useful around the property, especially all this debris and branches and stuff. Next time I'm doing mulch or whatever, I can just load it right from the bed of the truck onto these forks, and it'll be real simple to drive over to wherever doing the work. And anytime a machine can do it and you don't have to use your back, it's always a bonus. So there it is, guys, the Garvey 58-inch debris forks. Thanks for watching.